What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on with y'all? I'm gonna try something new. Add a little different flavor to the mix, okay? It's called MUKBANG. MUKBANG. Anybody familiar with it? Basically, what MUKBANG is the preparation of large quantities of food being put together, showing you how it's being made, and eating it as well. So we're gonna do that. Plus, I got a live update for y'all on what happened today. Yeah, y'all know where. In court. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that live, and I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna put my meal together. Y'all stay tuned. So as y'all see, ladies and gentlemen, I got some chicken wings right here. I like chicken wings. And what I'm going to do is, after you wash your hands, you begin to season it, you know. I put a little pepper on there. Lightly, all over. Make sure each part of the wing is covered, because you don't want to have an uneven taste of pepper in one area and not in the other. You know, I usually don't go too deep on the seasoning. I like the natural flavors of the chicken. So one of my favorite seasonings are adobo. My chef would kill me right now for using this, but that's another story. So I'm just going to lightly put some adobo over these chicken wings. Flip them over. I usually tuck the wing in like that, just to keep it in place before I put it in the pan to give it a nice golden sear, as you guys are going to see in a few. Some of them try to give you a hard time, like this one right here, but just twist it back. Y'all always make sure, after you're dealing with poultry, turkey, beef products, you always want to wash your hands afterwards before you touch anything else, because that will be cross-contamination. So because I'm back and forth, I do have a special towel that I'm using. So I'll season the other side lightly with the little adobo mix I got. I also apply the pepper as well, evenly. And then we move on to the next step. Alright, so now that we season our chicken, what I've done is I have my cast iron pan, and use a little vegetable oil. Of course, my chef is going to kill me again for using vegetable oil. Just make sure I want to cover, at least maybe about a half an inch at the bottom of the pan, right? We want to get this too hot, but we want to get it hot enough that when we place these wings on here, you'll hear a nice crackling, crackling sound, and that'll tell you right there that the searing is starting to apply. So just gonna let this get warmed up a little bit. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm where I need to be heat-wise with this oil right here. So I'm comfortable with putting the chicken wing in here. And that's the sound we want to hear. If you feel as though the grease might be a little too hot, just make sure you turn it down real quick. And you always can adjust the heat. I'm working with one hand here, but it's going to get done. I don't want to crowd the pan with too much chicken. As you can see, I don't have enough room. So once these are done, let these sit for a few minutes, maybe about 4 minutes. Then flip them over and show you the nice little sear that I was looking to reach. Then we'll put these in there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so let's see. That's the color we're looking for right there. The purpose is not to cook on the inside, but to give it this color on the outside, which is called the Maillard reaction, okay? That is a chemical reaction between sugars and amino acids. And in the process, it gives it that color right there, okay? That brown color that you're looking for. Alright, so I finally reached that golden brown crispiness that I want. So like I said, my point was not to cook it all the way, but just to reach that color and that crispiness. So now, put it right in the oven. You hear it nice and crackling going up in that oven right there. That joint up in there like that. Have it sit for maybe about 25-30 minutes. And we move on to the next. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the next move we got is the rice. I'm gonna make some rice with this. I'm gonna use some jasmine rice, okay? The rule of thumb, 2 cups of water to every 1 cup of rice, okay? I like to add a little butter into the water. So, I done seen a lot of people make rice, and I done seen a lot of people make rice the wrong way, you know? General rule of what I was taught was, you got your 2 cups of water, you let it boil, you apply your butter, you let that boil, a rolling boil. So guys, excuse me, because I'm only using one hand. Let that turn into a rolling boil, and then you apply your rice slowly and stir it. Now I'm not going to be able to do that because I got the camera in my hand, so I'm just going to pour it in slowly, and then I'm going to stir. It's going to turn out good. My food always do. I'm going to check on these wings real quick. They looking good. So earlier I didn't explain that you want to keep these uncovered, because you want to keep that crispiness on top of them joints like that. You know what I mean? When you bite into it, got that little crispiness, but in the inside, you got the savory juices from the natural chicken. You dig what I'm saying? Natural chicken produces its juices, and you don't want to get that dried out. You don't want to cover it, because if you cover it, you'll soften it up and you'll defeat the purpose of you know, the Maillard reaction. So I'm gonna leave these in here for a couple more minutes and take them out. Hey man, I just want to give a shout out to Tay and Lou real quick, man. They put me onto this idea, you know, about this mukbang thing. You know, I thought it was real cool. So yeah, y'all go ahead and check out Tay and Lou, man. Yeah, like I said, man, make sure y'all stop by Tay and Lou, man. Tell them the resistance sent y'all. So we got this water here at a boil. So I'm gonna put it in here slowly, and I would be stirring it if I didn't have a camera in my other hand. I'm gonna hurry up and stir it up real quick. Stir it up real good, being as though I couldn't stir it up as I was pouring it. Add just a little bit of salt for taste, just a little bit. Oh damn, y'all, look, I just bought the salt from the store and it's rock solid. That's crazy. Alright, there we go. Just a little bit for taste. Stir it up a little bit more. Let it come to a boil again, quickly. So once you put your rice in, stir it a little bit, added the salt for taste, and it comes to that boil, you immediately turn it down to a simmer, okay? You want that thing to a simmer, you let it sit for 20 minutes, put a cover over it, and you chill. You don't pick it up and start stirring the stuff. You don't do none of that. You let it sit, it cooks itself. I done seen people have a big pot like this of rice and it be all mushy with water and they stir. That's not how you make rice. That's not how I was taught to make rice. So that's what it is. You let that sit. Chicken coming along good. Look at that, y'all. You know, it's basic cooking, man. Giving it to you straight up. It's from the resistance. Nobody needs anybody to cook for them. You don't have to rely on nobody. Easy, simple stuff, man. Alright, so I know my elders are going to have a fit with this one. My vegetable is going to be spinach, but it's not going to be fresh spinach. It's going to be frozen spinach in the bag. Actually, it's going to be able to be put right in the microwave. This side up for 5 minutes. So like I said, I know my old heads, they're going to have a problem with that because I know how they get down with the cooking. But you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I got to get something up in me. So what I am going to do is, once that is done, I'm going to add some minced garlic, a little bit of butter, a little bit of seasoning. You know what I mean? Mix it up real good, doctor it up, you know. And we should be ready to go in a couple minutes. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we got this done right here. It only took 5 minutes. And that's the spinach. Chicken should be a little bit more. Rice is on its way, and I have to make a correction. The terminology was wrong. I said mukbang, and the actual terminology is mukbang, and that's an online audio-visual broadcast in which a host consumes large quantities of food while interacting with the audience. So that's what I'm doing for y'all, and I stand corrected. The terminology is MUKBANG. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will be eating this live and giving you the update of our hearing that I had today between me and my daughter's mother. Alright, so I emptied my spinach into a large bowl. I've already added the butter. Just add a little bit of minced garlic. A little bit of seasoning. Some pepper. Just a little bit of pepper. Mix him up. A nice little whip him good. Okay. Put him back in the microwave for a minute. See what's up with the chicken. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Got our rice that might need another 3 minutes or so. That's going to be done. After that rice is done, I'll just take a fork and fluff it. And have to do nothing to it. You dig what I'm saying? See that right there? And you know, for people who are trying to eat healthy, this is an alternative instead of eating fried chicken. You know, this is more healthier for diabetics. You know, you guys could enjoy the chicken and, you know, not worry about anything that has to do with diabetes when you're eating fried foods like fried chicken and, you know, a lot of starches and everything. So, it's a little something for y'all, man. Shout outs to Tay and Lou. And remember, I'm coming up live. This is my last video that I'm uploading, so, you know, this ain't off. I'll be coming up soon live, eating this food right here, and giving y'all the update of the hearing today. It's the resistance.